Hello everyone and a warm welcome to this Astro Oracle reading. Thank you so much for supporting and subscribing to my channel, for sharing and liking. And I hope that you will take some inspiration with you from these readings. Please, if you are new to the channel, go down below the video to read the information that I have put there. Because this is all about connecting with whomever or whatever you hold very near and dear to your heart. Maybe it's a passed on loved one, or it's an archangel. So whatever, whomever it may be, where you feel that you are deeply deeply connected to emotionally, this is a reading for you. So let's begin by pulling some messages from Heaven cards to see what the message is at this point to you. Let's have some message cards. Here we have more messages coming in. Okay, we have just one message showing up here, and remember to go with the numbers, the figures, drawings and colors on the cards, wherever you feel that they are leading you, because that is of course one that is an extra message just for you. So here we have focus on the positives. You know there are many. Card number 29, so it can also be the numbers 2, 9, 11, but definitely pointing to the number 2 I feel is very important here. So we have this lovely bridge, and we have the water, and we have the sky in the background. So here you are being reminded that I feel very strongly that for some of you out there, it's a very difficult time for you right now, where you are going through the aftermath of the loss of a very loved person. So, or of course it can also be a pet, but you are going through some kind of difficulty right now, where you are being reminded that there's always something positive for you to remember. And if you can't share your memories with anyone in your life, remember that you can always share them with yourself. Okay, you were the one who were very close to this person. You are the one who remember this person also. You don't have to walk around asking other people who were around this person, how was he or how was she, or because you know that very well yourself. You were there as well. So let's pull some astrology cards to see where you can look in your chart to find some more answers on what is trying to get through to you here. First of all, we have a house card pointing to the life area. Here we have the 6th house. So this is about your health and your work life that your passed on loved one or spiritual co-worker would like to share with you at this moment. Okay, let's see if there's something else. So a special focus on your work life, on your health. Yeah, and also we have a reference to a planet. So let's see what planet you should be focusing on right now. And here we have the planet Jupiter. Okay, this is about getting more confidence and courage and self-belief, and also you're moving into growth and abundance and luck. So these are actually very, very good times for expanding. For this is this represents the 9th house, where we hold our life visions. So where do you like to go in life? Where would you like to expand? What kind of horizon would you like to jump into? What would you love to know more about? Because Jupiter is also about knowledge and wisdom. It's about judgment and also religious systems, but definitely about also expanding and moving out there with great confidence in things, with great faith. Okay, have faith in yourself. Take some leaps, take some risks perhaps. Jupiter is also ruling in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, so that is all about that's a fire sign, and that's about physical action. So there is something here where you need to take physical action on your 6th house, where this is about either your health or your work. In the 6th house is also where we find our calling in life. So maybe you need to expand there. Maybe you want to look into some new information to figure out where your calling is in life. And also maybe you hold a lot of wisdom, and that your guides here are trying to tell you that you need to implement that in your work or in your daily routines, because in the 6th house this is also where we are channeling, where we are becoming healers, but first of all channeling what's above, you know, and so below, taking in divine messages, put them into our daily routines throughout our bodies, take them in, do something with your body, whether it may be Pilates or yoga, something like that, because you are a channeler here for the universe, and you are a healer. And also with the 6th house we have here a reference to the earth element, so it's about getting out there, like the woman here standing in the garden. Okay, get out there, talk to the plants and the trees, get your hands in the soil, okay, get grounded, so that you better can receive new wisdom here. Okay, you are definitely expanding in that area. New wisdom is coming in for you, more knowledge, maybe also a decision that you feel you need to make, maybe in your working life. There is something coming in for you. So let's pull some tarot to see if we can get some more information out on this. And let's begin by pulling a card from the Major Arcana, which is all about the greater energies coming in for you at this moment. Let's see what's coming out here. But definitely where you need to start to ask more questions. I also feel that there's a lot of the High Priestess here, that you know something, opening up to more DNA within your light, your plasma, since we have a fire element here. Definitely look more into it. There is something that you need to look more into it. And we have the Chariot coming out here. Yeah, so you are actually right now in some great times where you can really accelerate. Really, this is a fast going energy with the fire element and Jupiter here. You can take a lot in at this moment. You're becoming wiser, and perhaps you're becoming some kind of guru, because you've had a lot of life experience already at this point, but now you are expanding even that, but also you are making wisdom out of what you already know and what you have already experienced, which will make you some kind of master, teacher, and guru actually. And you have very good control of things here, good management and victory here. You're on victory course. The Chariot coming out here, card number 7, to speak to you. This is also pointing to, in the astrology, this card is actually pointing to Cancerian energy. So remember to check that out in your chart as well, besides your planet position of Jupiter and your 6th house position. And let's pull a card from the Minor Arcana to see what this is all about. In which life area is it that you are very much on a winner's course here? Okay, we have one card out. Let's see if there are other cards. Let's see if there are other cards coming out here. Okay, we'll just go with that one. Okay, and here we have 9 of Pentacles. So, pointing to all the Earth zodiac signs, besides Virgo, which we find in the 6th house actually. It is also Capricorn and Taurus energies. So also remember to check that out in your natal chart. But 9 of Pentacles is talking about that you are receiving some kind of reward for some long-term projects that you have been caught up in or that you've been working on very hard. With the Earth zodiac signs, it's about, you know, doing the job until it's done, and it's done successfully. And when we do that, when we've done the job, we will receive a lot of victory and success. Okay, so there might have been something that you have been working on for quite some time right now, where you can start to take in the rewards of all your hard work. Or it can be that you are still in some kind of long-term project or projects, but that you are on a winner course with them. You will succeed, you will reach your goal, okay? And this is also talking about making an earning in life, okay? So whatever it is that you have been wishing for with those projects, you are definitely beginning to see some monthly income on that as well. You're definitely on winner's course here, okay? So let's place it up here. And so I feel with remembering all the positives, you know that there are many. I feel that this is also pointing to some special moments in your life where you have experienced a lot of abundance. Maybe you have been very lucky getting the right job, living in a great area, living in a great house, having had the opportunity to do yoga, tai chi at a studio, or maybe at your home. And I feel that for some of you, you are working at home here as a healer or a therapist or something like that. And maybe you need to remember that you are very good at what you do, okay? And focus on all the positives in this materialistic life that the Pentacles are pointing to, because you know that there are many, okay? Throughout these hard, you can say, these long-term projects where it's been hard work at times, and you can be some kind of a perfectionist at times, it's been worthwhile, okay? You know that on this journey, even though it was hard work, and maybe you have lacked money and a home, stuff, friends, family, it has been all worthwhile, okay? There have also been a lot of positive, joyous moments as well. Please cherish that as well. Be grateful for everything that you have experienced here on this journey. So let's put some personal cards to see what's coming out here, what this is talking about. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out here, and the first one to come out is card number 34. That also makes a 7. Back to the Chariot. I feel that this is about occupation. So this is about your work life in particular, okay? This is about your work life. And the other card coming out is card number 7. So we have 777, and in the numerology, this is also about that you can expect more miracles to happen. You know, this is just the beginning, this finishing off here with these projects, or that you will very soon reach the end with that, or with them. This is just a new beginning, okay? There will be more miracles out of that, okay? But here this is talking about message. So there will be someone contacting you, perhaps. I'm also being drawn to, since I have the moon right now, shining very brightly just outside my window. I'm calling it the misty moon because there's a little bit fog outside. I'm placed in Denmark, so we still have these chilly evenings. But the misty moon right now is also talking about messages coming from your roots, whomever, whatever that may be for you. Okay, there's something that is showing up from your subconsciousness, perhaps something that you have forgotten, or something that you have not been ready to look at, or something that you just didn't know. It's been so hidden within you, and now it's coming out here. But there's a message concerning your occupation here. So maybe some people will start to look you up and say, you know what, you seem like a capable person. Is this something for you? Would you like to come and work for us? Or how would you like it? Something like that, something that's got to do with occupation. So this could also be a hobby that you would like to make a job, like to make a living out of that. Okay, so let's pull a card from the animal spirit deck here, because since we have the moon going on here and the magic is playing out throughout this reading, as I'm doing this reading around 8:30 in the evening in the northern hemisphere, Scandinavia, Denmark. Let's see what's coming out from the animal spirit deck, because the animals is also pointing to the moon. The moon is all about our inner wild nature. It's about, yeah, animals, wild side of ourselves. And we have two cards coming out together, 46 and 24. Sorry, 64 and 24, of course. This is talking about wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. And electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Okay, and this is also a 10, and 10 is all about endings and new beginnings. This is a 6, reminding you that you are a cosmic being. So you're being reminded here that sometimes life stings. Okay, remember that there are positives, that there have been a lot of positive things going on within these long-term projects. Maybe this has been going on for many years for some of you, okay? But there are many joyous moments as well. But sometimes life stings, okay? Or life stinks. Okay, that's however you want to read it. But sometimes life stings, okay, with this WAPS energy here. And that's just a part of life, okay? And sometimes maybe all this hurt is actually a trigger for you to be able to move on. Maybe this is actually forcing you to think in new directions, to be inspired in a completely new way. I'm thinking about Aquarian energy here, because that is about our nervous system, electricity. So check out also where you have Aquarius in your chart. But there is something there that is electrifying you, okay? That is just igniting something in you. It's almost like forcing you to go in a different direction, changing your position, doing something where you're stepping out of the mold, which is all about Aquarius and Aquarian energies, okay? A lot of ideas here. We are in the air element. I feel very much over here we're in the fire element. So bring your ideas to life, because out of hurt there can come a lot of inspiration, there can come a lot of answers, there can come a lot of memories to the surface, okay? Yeah, I know that I said with the air element, that's because Aquarius is pointing to that element, but here of course we're also in the water element, okay? So you're like a fish in the water, okay? This is forcing you, all this hurt and pain is actually forcing you to look in new directions, to get a new perspective on things. And that is not a bad thing, okay? So bring your ideas to life, whatever it is that all of this hard work has triggered within you. Remember that there is something good coming out of it. There's something good coming out of it. Some kind of inspirational moments for you. So let's put on or bring on the healing color cards to see where you are being asked to focus right now for healing. Where are you being asked to look for healing? So let's see what kind of color is coming out for you to assist you on this journey of opening yourself up to more inspiration, more self-confidence, and more abundance. There's a good vibe in these cards. I feel there's a good vibe in them. And 777. Wow. Let's see what color is coming up for you at this particular moment. What color is coming out to show us the way to healing. Okay, we have one card over here, and it's the color gray. Again, I feel card number 29. You have been in the gray zone, right? We have a double 29 here. That can also be a double 11 or a double 2, however you want to read them. But the number 11 is a master number, and it's pointing to how we are visualizing things. Okay, so this is about the color gray. Learn to scan your body. Again, back to the 6th house. You really need to take better care of your health, because you are very sensitive nature here. Also with the electric eels showing up, it's telling me that for many of you out there, you are very sensitive. You easily get triggered. You really need to get grounded so that your so that your nervous system can calm down, and maybe also want to drink some special teas or do meditation or spend some time of the day with yourself where you're not with other people. But this, so learn to scan your body. Listen to your body. Where does it ache? When do you feel triggered physically? And also, what kind of feelings do you have when a part of your body is getting triggered? Read the situations. You know, ask, what is this all about? What kind of situation am I in? What is that doing to me? So learn to scan your body. Okay? That's also something this journey has taught you. Remember that it has taught you perhaps to focus more on your health. Okay? It's like walk the talk. Okay? Because you have a healer's talents here, healing talents, a healer's talent. This is like also Buddha sitting with 2 hands here, the hands folded, to just relax and get grounded. Read the signs. Know that your body is the remedy, is the tool to do the job, to do whatever it is that you're occupying yourself with. There's something divine there, and your body is playing a big role in that. Okay, so really tune into gray, because the color gray is also talking about occultism. It's talking about the zone between worlds, and I find it's a very good reference to the misty moon I have just outside my window. There's a zone here, there's a twilight zone, okay, where 2 worlds become one. That's what I'm feeling and what I'm getting here, okay? So I don't know if you can see it, but we'll just place it over here. So focus on the color gray. Okay, we'll put it over here. So there's a double 29 going on here. And so it's also telling me that this has been a rough time for you and your body. You have been working so hard that it has taken up a lot of physical energy. It has perhaps sometimes drained your body. And so also remember to drink a lot of water and to get enough minerals and vitamins, to eat more vegetables, to cut down your consumption of coffee and sugar and stuff like that. Because I feel that there's a new build-up here, but where you are building up in the twilight zone, you're building up in the occult world, you're getting more insights. Okay. And so let's pull a card to see where this is leading you on your destiny's path. Where is this leading you? What is this bringing to you? Where's this going? Where is this leading you on your destiny's path? Okay, we have one card out. Let's have a look at that. Diligence. Yes, a perfect card to the card number 6. Because this is a reminder not to fly higher than you still have the ground in sight, that you still know where you are. Don't fly too high, don't fly too low. Fly in the middle, keep your balance. Also back to Jupiter, because Jupiter is a gas planet, so it can take a lot in, but it also needs to keep the balance if it doesn't want to explode and just watch everything fall to the ground. Okay, so here you really want to keep your course, to do things very thoroughly, because that's also who you are. You do things very thoroughly. Maybe you like to do your daily chores, but keep your diligence here, okay? And also the sixth house is about where we have our duty in life, where we do things because we can. We don't ask how much we receive or how much we get out of it. We just do it because we can. We do it because we feel called to do it, okay? So you're in a very good place. You're in a very good balance here, actually. So keep your course. Don't fly too high. Don't fly too low. Just do what needs to be done. Be grounded. Know where you are. Take notice of where you are and keep your course, okay? Because you are flying out here with much more self-confidence, okay? Flying out of hard times. And there are more messages coming in, so just keep going. Okay. And let's have some advice from my Angel Blessings purse here to see what kind of word is coming out here for you. A word that that will support you through these times where you are reaching success, where you are on winner's course. Yeah, synthesis, okay? You are in complete synthesis. You just keep your course, okay? Because here you will experience much more synchronicities going on. You'll feel that you are exactly where you need to be at the given moment. Wherever you find yourself, you'll find that you are exactly where you need to be at all times, okay? You're definitely in good contact with whomever or whatever you have on the other side, where, whom you regard as someone very special to you, maybe, yeah, some kind of guide, a master, okay? So you are in complete synthesis, so please go with that word. That will lead you definitely closer, perhaps also to a message, to a further message after you have been watching this reading. Maybe there are messages coming in through your dreams, or while you're doing your dishes, or you're doing yoga, or you're at work. Something more may show up for you. So finally, let's pull a card to wrap this reading up, to see what else is coming in for you as a final message. It's final remark, final reminder. We have one card out and we have two cards up. Okay, so the first card to come out is a nostalgic card. It looks like this, okay? These are a little bit different, these cards, but I like to use them because they get, I feel very much in sync with my 3D personal life whenever I pull them. So this is pointing to nostalgic in your life, to go back in your memories where we were hanging out at the mall, you know, getting social. Speak to whomever you have on the other side, speak to them, get social with them, make room for them, take them in as part of your daily personal routines. Whenever you're cleaning the house maybe also, or cleaning up or something like that, get social with them. And also they would like to say, do you remember when it was like, when I was in your dimension, we used to do this and that. Do you remember how much fun we had? Do you remember what it was like to be with me? Okay. Again, back to this card. There are many positive things. Okay, remember that. And if you can't share that with other people in your life who could have been of support, great support for you, you can always share your memories with yourself. Okay. Now the next two cards are coming out. They came out together. We have the pineapple and we have the cat. Okay, and this card is pointing to colors, which is talking about what you need right now at this moment, and you need things to get more juicy. You need to get back to the sweet times. That's really what you need right now. Some kind of injection of that, some kind of increase of that, some kind of rush of this juicy pineapple. You really need that to become more juicy in life. And the outcome of that, when you get this, the outcome of that will be the cat, okay? And to me, this is always talking about finding your own way in life. We all know how stubborn a cat can be, yet it's very fragile, very sensual, very sensitive. But man, it has a lot of willpower. And you can't make a cat go a certain way if it doesn't want to. The cat is going its own way, okay? And we have some kind of saying in Denmark written by a very famous poet, of an author who was writing a lot of poetry, and he had a poetry going that was about the cat, and he said, he wrote something like, little cat, little cat, little cat on the road, to whom do you belong? And the cat is just turning around and say, to whom do I belong? I don't belong to anyone. I belong to me. So it's going its own way. Go your own way. That will be the outcome of this. You are very good at whatever it is that you do, what it is that you're occupying yourself with, whether it is your job or it is a hobby that you would like to turn into a job. You really need to come into a lot more self-belief here, because you are worth it. Okay, you are on winner's course. You know what you're doing. You have some ideas that you need to put into some kind of, with Nine of Pentacles, something tangible. Okay, so for those of you who are not yet wrapping up long-term projects, maybe for some of you, you're actually entering into long-term projects. Okay, you can read it in both ways, but remember to hang out with those who once were here in this dimension, okay, because they want to be social with you. And for some of you, you may be so psychic that you can even see them. Okay, so what you need right now is to tune in and meditate on the pineapple to get more juicy, to have an increase of vitamins and minerals. Again, back to the gray card over here and scanning your body, because the outcome will be that you know exactly how the piano plays. You know exactly what way you want to move in, what direction you want to move into in life, okay? Use your sensuality. The cat can look into other dimensions and other realms quite easily. So when you tune into this watery fruit also, you are in connection with your water in your body, and you are connected to your feelings. And it is through your feelings, together with the light, the plasma and electricity, that we can time travel, okay? So listen to your dreams at night, write them down or meditate on them, and also really have a close look at what kind of stuff you are daydreaming about, okay? And maybe you'll experience that you'll be able to actually meditate with open eyes, okay? The outcome will be that you will find your way through this. Keep your diligence, okay? Diligence. And do things thoroughly. Remember to stay grounded, okay? So this was what I had for you in this Astro Oracle reading. I hope that you have been inspired to dive more into all of this. And don't forget to leave a comment down below if you feel that there is something you want to ask me about, or if there's just some kind of experience you would like to share with other people in here. So thank you so much for sharing some of your precious minutes here with me. I hope that you will take great care of yourselves out there as you are jumping out into new adventures and into more knowledge, and even perhaps becoming some kind of guru or teacher in whatever it is that you do. I'm wishing you all the best out there and a lot of abundance. Thank you so much for tuning in here, and bye for now.